I seen this video about small talk, and I said I had to react to it. I mean, I had to watch the video, so let's see.
And you run into someone and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, "Hello, hello. How are you? Good. How are you doing? Good, thanks. And you? I'm doing good. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
Good, thanks. Good. See ya." Yeah, man. Do you ever say like a canned response, but you answer the wrong question? Hey, man, what you been up to lately? Pretty good. How about you?
I think I had this problem when I was young. Now I don't feel no more. With me personally, I feel like I don't like. I don't, some days I like to talk. Some days I don't like talk. I don't know if there's any scientific name for this like these kind of people which are like me. I don't know if people are have the same issue that I have. Sometimes I feel like I like talking a lot. I feel like I want to talk. I want to do a lot of stuff. Sometimes I don't want to speak. You know what I mean? So, and if someone speaks to me or makes small talk with me, I don't know. If he says like if he asks about something, I'm just like reply to him and ask about him too, or ask about some that which is similar to the topic that he spoke about. If not, I don't know. I'ma just reply to him and that's it. If he asked about me, I'ma say like thank you and ask some about him too. You know what I mean? But I won't feel like I'm not saying like bragging, but I feel like I'm too relaxed. If someone like open a small talk, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't panic to the point where I could respond. I mean, I could respond and say like answer the question in a way which doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to have that when I was a kid, but now I'm too chill for that. So yeah, I don't know. Let's continue with the
See ya.
video.
It's like you're playing conversational chess and you're 3 steps ahead, but didn't consider all the possible outcomes.
I feel that.
Okay, we're gonna be ready this time. If they ask how we're doing, say good. But if they say what's up, say not much. Do you know what time it is? Not much. Yeah,
Nah,
what I hate
that's
is when
not
you're at a
predictable.
mini mart and you get roped into a conversation while you're waiting in line with some dude named Daryl.
Hmm.
Cool Ranch. Nice, dude. Yeah, they're pretty good. My wife used to love Cool Ranch. Oh, nice.
In this situation, I would say for real, and he keep on talking, and then I'm gonna smile or something like that. But I wouldn't panic to answer that. You
Yeah,
know,
until she left me. Damn bitch. Oh.
I'm gonna say
I
it
can help
happens.
whoever's next. But sometimes small talk is necessary though, you
Yeah.
know? Like if you're at your job and you need to gauge whether someone is crazy or not. Welcome in, sir. How's it going? Okay. Definitely keep an eye on that guy. But it can also be a good way to build trust with people. You know those short conversations you have on a daily basis with people at work or while you're buying something where you talk about the weather or sports
mm,
or any bland surface level stuff? Think of those like planting seeds in a garden.
true.
Even though most of the time it seems like they're pointless or annoying, if you keep having conversations like that, it's like you're watering the seeds.
True.
Eventually, more meaningful conversations will sprout up out of those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, not all the seeds you planted will grow, but whatever. Just plant some
That's
more,
true.
keep watering, and appreciate the flowers that do blossom. So, you mean the small, seemingly insignificant interactions we have with people on a daily basis are like seeds? And the more we have those interactions, the better chance we have
Yeah.
of them blossoming into a more meaningful interaction? Yeah, something like that. Got it. So the goal is to plant as many seeds in people as possible. Now that I think about it, that might not be the best analogy. But man, I get so fed up of boring surface level conversations all the time. I wish you could just skip that part. I know what you mean, but have you ever met that one guy at a party whose whole identity is about not liking small talk? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
what's up, dude? How's it going?
Hey, but look, man. I think for me, I don't engage in small talk. I would usually smile maybe if I seen someone like if I wanted to, if I wanted to have a small talk with somebody, I would just smile maybe. And usually, I like when I want to talk, not every day. When I want to talk, I usually have like this. I don't know. I smile at people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, usually a smile would open a lot of small talks. Believe me. Cause usually if you smile at someone, you'll smile back. You'll say hi, same response, and then a small talk will open. And the number one tip about small talks, if someone opens a small talk with you, is to not overthink them. That, and also speaking of girls, you should not overthink small talk, bro. You should like go with the flow, bro. Just freestyle it. You know what I'm saying? Stay relaxed. Don't think about, bro. Look, if you think about what you're gonna say some dumb stuff. Similar to the example that he said when he said he feels like he's three steps ahead. Bro, look, just keep it going. Don't think about what you're gonna say. Like, eventually, do think about what you're gonna say. But I mean, not to the point where you're planning everything that the other dude is saying. Oh, he's gonna say hi. I'm gonna say like, you know what I'm saying? Just go with it. Stay relaxed. And of course, like with time, if you have more small talks, if you like socialize more and stuff like that, you'll be good at it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
With
really
me
into
now, I feel
small
like I'm
talk, man.
chill with it.
I prefer to communicate on a deeper level. You know anything about animal spirits? Everybody has
Hell
one.
no, get away
For
from these
instance,
dudes.
I'm a horse. Except for when Mercury is in Gatorade, and then I'm a.
Nice.
Wow. Guess I'm the only one who appreciates meaningful conversations these days. Imagine if all conversations skipped over the surface level stuff. It'd be kinda weird. Small talk is like a social lubricant. You can't just dive in dry to a big conversation. That'd be a little uncomfortable. You gotta lube up first. Also, you're not entitled to deep conversations with anyone,
Mm,
but especially someone you just met. It's also kind of rude to just expect other people to want to follow you down any conversational path that you want to go down. Conversations are a team effort, you know?
yeah,
If you try to control where they go, it's not fun for the other person. I like
true.
to think of small talk as like a runway for an airplane of meaningful conversation.
Good
What the
analogy.
hell are you going on about now? Okay, just hear me out. You gotta build the runway for your conversation with some surface level small talk before you can expect it to take off into a more meaningful exchange.
For
You can't
real.
just skip the part where you build up momentum and expect to fly. It's all important. Even the surface level stuff and the awkward silence. Those are all parts where you get to know someone.
Yeah.
What their mannerisms are, what they're comfortable or uncomfortable talking.
I think this implies more with girls, because look, if you speak with a girl and then like for example, say you like a certain girl, you've seen a certain girl. So say like you see a girl at the gym and you see her more than once and you want to speak with her, and maybe you say like after you finish your workout and you see that she leaving as well, maybe you like have a small talk with her, because you know what I'm saying. For you to speak to a girl, to speak to more than a girl, to speak to anybody, for instance, anybody that you want to know, you have to start with a small talk, and you have to get better at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it as hard, but I mean, if you think about it, if you know, if you eventually, if you think about what you're gonna do at that moment, if you think about like, now I'm gonna go to him and then I'm gonna like say this or say that, and then I'm expect him to reply that way, and I'm gonna say this after that. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it that way, nothing will go right. Why? Because so say if you plan like if say if you plan a whole like if you make a whole plan and then you say to him or you say to her something, and then she replies not to the way according to the way that you planned, then your plan is screwed. You know what I'm saying? Then you start panicking, and then you have these facial expressions that will make her run from you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. I think what you should do, even bro. Look, if anybody that watches this video, if anybody that watches this video and experience having a fight, you know when you're gonna have a fight, you feel like the feeling that you're gonna fight somebody or you're gonna throw a punch. If you think about what you're gonna do, if you think about, I'm gonna uh do this or do that, I'm gonna punch him this way or anything, you're not gonna fight him. High chances are you're gonna lose. You're gonna get your ass whooped. The best way to approach something that you got any fear of is not thinking about it. Because at the moment you get into that situation, then thoughts will start coming. And then you start performing in a way that you didn't think you would perform. You know what I'm saying? So say for a fight, an example. You have to be in that moment and you have to be cool, calm, and collected. You know what I'm saying? Same with small talk, same with anything. You have to reach that point and then feel literally what's going on, and then you have to be calm, and then you have to like be like strategic. Even with small talks, bro. I know I'm over exaggerating it, but that's how it goes.
About and whether or not you're interested in even continuing the conversation. And it all adds up to the tasty dish you and someone else metaphorically cook together when you have an interaction.
For real, for real. That's basically what I said. Especially with a girl, you have to, if you want to meet a girl and you want to get to know her, you have to start with a small talk. And when you start with small talk, you have to give that impression that you're a cool dude, or that you could like give a good impression about yourself in the first time you meet someone or you talk with someone, or you could like the small talk that you give could give a good impression about you, or give an impression, not in the degree of faking it, but in the degree of um showing who you is. You know what I'm saying? And you have small talks. I mean, you have to know how to make small talks. You have to, even though if you don't make them, you have to know how to deal with them when somebody open opens a small talk with you, or starts a small talk, or small. You know what I'm saying? You get the concept of what I'm talking about. And yeah, bro, that's basically it. Good luck.